All right. Motherfucker, what are you? Anyways, coming back with a bang today. Gonna mukbang it. Just don't feel like whispering, so here we are. Today I'm gonna do a multi-bang. So we're gonna do a little bit of a construction work. Put on our hard hats, mix up some cement, really apply things, build structures, cut nice diagonal things, and have some fun. So here I have 3 bread, some cooked bacon chunks, tomatoes, lettuce, iceberg, and turkey. Gonna build probably one of my favorite sandwiches in the universe ever. Tough to say, there are so many that are fucking delicious. I will say that a turkey club is on my top 3 for sure, 100%. Also, I'm gonna do some hot dogs today as well. These are gonna be not your average hot dog that you've seen before, probably. This is a recipe that I've been working on. It's from comfort food from in my past, in my childhood. It's very unique to where I grew up. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's not really a well-known thing, but Coney dogs, Coney style dogs, so like a meat sauce. Anyways, I'll show you the sauce. It's nice and greasy, delicious. Been cooking it for like hours. There you go. All shimmery, shiny. There you go, there's a better look. Anyways. It's fucking delicious. I also got best pop in the world, Dr. Pepper, extra ice, heavy ice, gotta have it. Ice is key. I think people who drink anything lukewarm or room temperature or even mildly cold are fools. It's gotta be full ice, right to the brim. I love the feeling of the ice against my teeth. It must mean I have good strong teeth or genetics or something, I don't know, but cheers. Also, if you don't like Dr. Pepper, you're crazy. All right. So, a couple generic buns here. I just gave them a little bit of a toast in the oven just to soften them up because they were sitting in my cabinet and they just weren't like the freshest feeling because I went out yesterday and bought them, and then they've just been sitting there for a day. Anyways, I made this sauce yesterday. I tweaked it a bit more today. It's a fuck ton of ingredients. It takes a while. Like, you have to let it cook and let the flavors come together for hours at a time, just to get to like where it needs to be. Anyways, these are the hot dogs. They look kind of gross. It's just because I boiled them in the sauce. Actually, they look pretty fucking delicious. Anyways, I hit them up in the frying pan just to get them a bit crispy on the outside, and then the sauce was boiling, so put them in the sauce and let that flavor kind of just leak out and infuse and everything. So what you do here is put the dog in. Mustard, gotta have mustard. It's traditional Coney sauce style. And then you just apply the actual meat sauce itself. Onto the dog. And there you have it. That right there, folks, is a Coney dog. Now, I guess traditional Coney calls for raw onions to be chopped up on this. Not for me, I like it just like this. I like it with just the sauce, the mustard, and the dog. That's my favorite style. Now, a traditional Coney sauce is a little different. It's more like chili tasting. This is the one I'm trying to recreate from a restaurant in my hometown. Everybody's tried to seek it out and find out what the ingredients are. I think I fucking nailed it. I've tried it like a bunch of times. It's a passion of mine. Every time I go back home, I land off the airplane, because I only get to eat it a couple times a year. It's usually in the summer and then at around Christmas. Land off the plane, my sister scoops me up in the whip, and first things, what do you want to do? I want to go to McKellar, I want to get hot dogs. It's called McKellar Confectionery. I want to get Coney dogs, sliders. First thing I do, every time I land. If that's not being a fat ass, I don't know what is. But everybody's got those places, right? That like, in their city that are like hidden gems that you can't get that flavor with something else anywhere like it. It's that go-to fiendish crave of a place that you just have to have. In the comments below, like, let me know down in your city, like, what's that one thing, what's that food that you have to have that is like kind of unique to where you're from. Okay. Now for one of my favorite sandwiches in the world, Turkey Club. This is a bit of a reduced, dumbed down version for me, just due to the fact that the turkey I have is kind of the more lunch meat style. It is pretty good turkey though, it's like pretty quality, but the ultimate Turkey Club is made with real oven roasted turkey, but I didn't have enough time to fucking cook a turkey, and it's not Christmas, it's not Thanksgiving. I'm not buying a turkey and cooking a turkey, so this version will have to do. Hellman's mayo, absolutely necessary. So one side, two side, and then we'll do, it's gonna be the top piece, you want to flip that. I know that looks like a crazy amount, and it probably is, but you know what makes a good Turkey Club is like a good amount of mayo. You know, it's a nice even spread, it's not too crazy. It's just, you have to have that right amount of, it has to have like the wetness to it, like it has to have the mayo for like the moisture in that, you know? Alright, put my fucking Michael Myers Jason away, motherfucker. Alright. I'm gonna go, just because, so this bacon's all crumbly because I cooked it down, because actually to build that sauce, the meat sauce, I cooked down bacon. I didn't use actual bacon in the recipe. I just cooked down the bacon, and I used the fat to cook off the onions and the garlic for that sauce. And then also you add the fat in as well, because the recipe calls for Crisco like shortening. So because you want it to have a nice like grease meat content. So I just replace that with bacon fat. So there we go. Boom. Gonna lay the turkey on. Kind of try to fold it into more like substantial chunks to get that thickness that you're gonna want in the sandwich. You don't want the turkey to be laying down and be too like thin and like, you know what I mean? Like you want some bite to it. So hit that up, then boom, this guy on top. Tomato. Guys, if your tomato game ain't proper, like you gotta have the right the right thickness. Very uniform, nice slices. Otherwise, get the fuck out the kitchen, dude. Like, don't be giving me no lopsided, wonky tomatoes. Not gonna fly in my world. There we go, building, looking beautiful. Crucial part, pepper. Also, to say that outside of this, just straight up toasted tomato sandwich with just some mayo on it, probably in my top favorite sandwiches, and it's just so fucking basic, but it's delicious. So some salt as well. Salt and tomato is key. Iceberg lettuce. For all you iceberg lettuce haters out there, go fuck yourself, because iceberg lettuce, I know it holds essentially no nutritional value, but it's not why you eat it. You eat it because for the crunch, for the refreshing, for the water content, for that texture. It's not about everybody, oh, you should use romaine or spinach. No, I don't want romaine or spinach, because guess what? Romaine and spinach doesn't have the same crunch factor that this does. So why would I use something inferior? The sandwich was designed with the crunch in mind. That rhymed. I wasn't even trying. I sound like Christopher Walken now. Maybe not, I don't know. I'm very random sometimes. Yo. Peep this shit out. I'll bring you in for the real thing. Yeah, gangster size. Okay. Let's wipe a knife. Now here is another very important element to the sandwich. Sandwiches taste better cut diagonally and into triangles. And this, all the dishes underneath me are rattling as fuck. So that's a diagonal, but you need triangles. If you're doing a turkey club, a proper turkey club has to have triangles. Illuminati confirmed. That sounds so fucking crazy. Illuminati club sandwich, what up? And there you go. That's what you're looking for. Yep. Oh yeah. Definitely outdone myself on this one. The only thing that can make this better, like I said, real turkey. I may have put a touch too much salt. Plus, was my stupid ass broke the little lid dealie off this that allows it to come out slowly. So it just fucking goes all over the place. So, random subject, but the internet's freaking out because of this gorilla that got killed and or got put down because the zoo didn't know what to do because a toddler got into the cage, and the gorilla, I guess they say, like, if you look closely, he was really actually trying to protect the kid, but at the same time did some questionable, sketchy shit, like, to the point where it kind of seemed like maybe it was trying to harm said child, but anyways, an innocent captive gorilla's life got taken because some mother or whatever is an idiot and was neglecting her child. Now, my issue with this was that it's not about the mother being an idiot or the gorilla getting killed or anything like that. I mean, that all sucks. That sucks that that gorilla essentially got murdered for really no good reason. What I'm getting at is that the world that we live in is fucked in terms of social media and pseudo activists and people who care all of a sudden, like, and this is the thing, these people are gonna care for literally a day, maybe 2 days tops. I'm gonna hit another dog. It's just like we live in this world where these tragic things happen, and people come out of the woodwork on their social media and they get all bent out of shape and they become a fucking activist and repost and my heart goes out and all this shit for a single fucking day, maybe 2 at max, over like the killing of this animal. Or even another prime example was like the Paris shooting. Like, who's talking about that now? All these people who give a fuck at the time, like, who's doing what now with that? It's like, that's just gone by the wayside. Like, it's over, it's happened, and that's the world we live in nowadays. It's fucking, everything is so fleeting. Like, and I just hate these people who pretend to care about stuff just to, like, save face or seem like they're a good person on the internet. It's like, I don't know, just don't say anything. I don't know. I just observe the idiots and the madness from a distance and laugh and get kicks out of it. Like, that's my thing, but I just love when people pretend to care. It's like, you don't give a shit. And none of this is going to matter 2 days from now. Some next thing is gonna come along. Beyonce's gonna break the internet, or Rihanna's gonna shit out a tampon on stage. Like, some other dumb thing is gonna happen. Like, that completely distracts you from this thing that you thought you cared about. So good. I mean, not as good as the exact one from where I got them when I'm home, but it's pretty close. I feel like I pretty much nailed the sauce. Anyways, I have plans to start jarring it, selling it. See if it catches on a little bit, like in my community and shit. If I can generate some income from it, and then open up like a little store front place and do like burgers, those dogs, Coney sauce, Coney fries, Coney burgers. Probably offer like this sandwich, but I would roast the turkey. Would offer a turkey club, because honestly, I've searched and searched and searched around Toronto and no one does it right. Everybody does it with deli meat or smoked turkey that's like this thick chunks. Like, it's gotta be shaved. Shaved, all white breast meat, like. People just don't do it right. Also, I've been fangirling. Tien Lee just dropped fucking like 4 videos. The level of preparation, planning, care, all the shit